Good evening and welcome to the first annual ConDor Masquerade. My name is Robin Cole and I'm your coordinator for tonight's event, but I hate being on stage, so I'll make no hesitation about introducing our MC for the evening. His name is Jefferson P. Swycaffer. He's a local writer, and he wanted me to say that he's number 54 of the village. He's a fan, math student, and troublemaker. I'd like you to welcome Jefferson Swycaffer.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the, as Robin just said, the first annual ConDor Masquerade. Everybody pretty much hear me, I hope. I'd like to introduce our judges. Known for her fantasy airbrush illustrations and posters, calendars and cards, an ex-veterinary student, someone who just plain costumes for fun, ConDor. Costume historian, recently published a book, Costuming from the Hip, about belly dancing costumes. A popular local active fan and an art historian specializing in the history of costumes, and a pretty good dancer too, Dawn Divine. Teaching creative writing and screenplay. His latest novel, The Nine Gates, was published by TSR. Currently working on a horror novel, Womb Doors, Philip Brugalette. And now, the ConDor Masquerade begins. Entry number 1. It is the end of a long day. Our magical monk finds herself beside a pleasant stream. After a moment of meditation, she prepares a small fire. What to eat? Fish! She pulls a line and hook from her pack. After a few minutes, a bite. The fish is very strong. Enough of this struggling. A small spell does the trick. Zap! Broiled fish for supper. Chinese magician, born and made, original design by Lisa Breakfast. Entry number 2. And now, Hamlet, in the original Klingon.
Takpa! Tak.
To kill or not to kill, where's the question? Hamlet in the original, a recreation of the Star Trek costume worn by John Hart, made by John and Dana Hart. Entry number 3. Lady of Winter was an original design worn and made by Marianne Myers. Entry number 4. Next. Welcome, Seeker. I will answer your query. To begin, the High Priestess covers you. You have an environment that has great potential and femininity. The Hierophant. Your foundation is a strict religious one. strength. Your past is one of inner strength and virtue. The Fool. You are about to start an important venture. Death. There will be a dramatic change in your life. The Star. The change will bring enlightenment. The Moon. The change will also bring you intuitions of your new direction. The Lovers. And from these great emotions, you will encounter love. The Emperor. You will meet a man of great power. Justice. And you will feel that you have received what you justly deserve. The Devil. You fear deception. The Hermit. But everyone feels you have made a wise decision. The Sun. The final outcome is joy and happiness. That concludes your reading. The tarot is an original design, worn and made by Diane Ullman, Mark Baldwin, Heather Bardsdale, Pam Costello, Renee Coles, Beth Hawley, Rick Hawley, Bill Kaler, Debbie Keys, Jim Keys, Annette Key, Tom Key, Susan Lanou, Nathalia Quirk, John Ruth, and Pearl Stickler. Number 5. Q from Star Trek: The Next Generation is an omnipotent pain in the neck. This aspect of Q appeared in Star Trek: The Next Generation Annual Number 1, published by DC Comics in 1990. The story was written by John Delancey and drawn by Gordon Purcell. This concept of Q has been adapted by Kathy Sanders. Aspect of Q, recreation, worn by Drew Sanders, made by Kathy Sanders. Number 6. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who loved fairy tales, such as Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella. At night, she would go to bed and dream of becoming the Fairytale Princess. Sometimes dreams do come true. Fairytale Princess, original design worn and made by Colleen Kelly Burks. Number 7. With improved relations between the Federation and the Klingon Empire comes a new scourge: tourism.
first visit to the Klingon homeworld room.
It sure is. Is there anything interesting we can do around here?
I suggest we take in a restaurant. Good gawk down this way.
Okay, sounds
Best if
good.
it's fresh.
How about you, Dr. Crusher?
Wish Wesley quit falling over. Make way for the commanders! Stay calm.
What is this about?
You Haniba! Do you have a problem?
No problem, but I want to know why you're interrogating me.
Papers, not deep! Show your papers, bro. We have communications of foreign spies.
I am no spy. I'm from the Enterprise.
Ha! What is he doing? Really taking a vacation. Vacation? Your papers. Enjoy your stay on Swycaffer.
Thank you.
That remarkably malevolent and ominous recreation of Klingon battle armor and the Federation uniforms was made and worn by Commander Kukura, Commander Bakturas, Lieutenant Kala, Lieutenant Takreg, Lieutenant Kuhl, Sergeant Katong, Ensign Rowe, Commander Riker, Dr. Crusher, and Wesley Crusher. Let's see, contestants would, we'd appreciate if the contestants would report to the photo area, and photographers can take photographs of our contestants in the photo area, which is back of the Valley Playhouse, and that's where the art show was. Also, a videotape of the Masquerade will be shown at 2 o'clock tomorrow in the executive room. And for now, I believe the judges will retire to make their decision, to deliberate in all solemnity. To entertain us in the meantime, we have Lynn Maudlin.
Stormy nights he'd come to comfort me, bringing the wind at his back and the rain on his feet. The muddy track led down the hall to my room, and he would find me hiding in the dark. Take me in his arms and hold me in his heart. He never mocked my fear or called me a child. Not when the tempest roared and the heavens went wild. I fear the rain and thunder in the night. Strikes across the billowy sea. He knew my fear better than he knew me. He said, doesn't have to be this way. Doesn't have to be this way. We can work it out. We can make it last. Lady, you don't have to stay here. Doesn't have to be like this. No, it doesn't have to be like this. You'll be safe in my heart. You'll be safe in my arms. You'll be safe in my kiss. This is the only place that I have known. This is the only house I have ever called home. You ought to know I can't just pick up and leave. Maybe someday, but it's hard and it takes time. But I have this house by the sea. This place is mine. He said, lady, don't hold on so tight. Lady, don't hold on so tight. You're not going to fall. You're not going to drown. You're not going to die of fright. Lady, you can take the change. Lady, you can make the change. We can work it out. We can make it last. We can rearrange. It's hard to let him go. It's hard to let go of love. It was hard to look in his eyes. What was he thinking of? But it's harder still to change who you are. Turn from the past, just let go. It's safer here with the demons I know. It's safer here with the demons I know. The previous song was a song called The House by the Sea. And this is a song called Buy Your Drink. No, baby, I'm not mad. I'm just hurting, kind of bad. That's why I'm here by myself in this smoky hotel bar, drinking whiskey off the shelf. When you first walked in, I thought it was you, and then I thought again, whoa, no, it's somebody else. It must surprise you to find me here. When I saw you last, I didn't even drink beer. You're right there, swilling and drinking with the best of men. Don't stand on ceremony. If you want to sit down, go right ahead. Of course you can. If I was bolder, I'm not as strong. You know I'd buy you a drink, as I used to be. If I was colder, but it's not me. I'd ask, what did you think you were doing when you gave me away? back into your eyes. That's why I'm turning away. What crazy things you say, you know I never cry. And if my eyes are red, it's just the smoke in this room. You can't hurt me now because I've already died. Maybe you never knew, darling, everything I wanted I found in you. But you thought less of me. What else could I do? I had to set you free. And you say it happened the other way. Why make me remember? Can't you just let it be? If I was bolder, I'm not as strong. You know I'd buy you a drink as I used to be. If I was colder, but it's not me. I'd ask, what did you think you were doing when you gave me away? What the hell did you think you were doing when you gave me away? I'm going to do a song that I wrote about 20 years ago, before I ever started going to science fiction conventions. I'd been reading it for a long time, but I'd never gone to a science fiction convention. And I didn't know that there were people who got together and like wrote songs about science fiction. I thought, this is really a weird thing to do, but I did it. It's still a weird thing to do? Thank you. This is called Planetfall. I know I have to run because I'm falling again. I have seen your face in Saturn's rings, in the rings of Saturn. And I am spinning and reeling, you hypnotize me. Laughing and singing, you could set me free. Oh, but you cage me. And I have heard your voice over the space wind's roar. I have felt your touch with only a distant red star to keep me warm. And I am rolling and reeling, you captured my mind. Skipping and wheeling, I'm all out of sync. my soul, winding and weaving. You are making me whole, and I am so ready to be complete. I am so ready to be complete.
See, this way, this is the cheating way not to have to retune on stage repeatedly, because that gets really boring. And besides which, for whatever reason, you might be great at tuning your guitar any place else, but when you're on stage, suddenly, what? How does that go? Anyway, that was an open D tuning. This is a regular tuning. That's why I'm not changing them around. This is, yeah, okay. This is one last SF tune, and I'll bring Phil back up. Finish up. It's been 3 days, Earthside time, since we received the last transmission. Are you still there? Are we offline? Or have you canceled out the mission? Come in, Houston. Come in, Houston. We can't tell what's going on down there, and certain words are much too dangerous to even think about. The lifeline's cut, and I am getting scared. I want to open up this microphone. I want to shout it out. Come in to Houston. Come in, come in, come in, Houston. Way up here, outside of time. You call it space, but it's a different reality. And if the lifeline's cut, then we are running blind, with nowhere to go, but with our limited mobility. Come in to Houston. Come in, Houston. The view is grand. The earth is a marble or a bowling ball.
Houston. The orbit is decaying. Come in, Houston. The orbit is decaying. Come in, Houston. Come in, Houston. Come in, Houston. Come in, Houston. My husband, Mr. Oboe. But this is not an oboe, this is a soprano saxophone. Phil Ailing, I appreciate hearing. To be my fix. I am an emotional junkie. Do you want to be my fix? You may have had a lot of lovers, darling, but you never had one like this. Satisfied, but it never seems to last. I'm an emotional junkie looking for my next high. And if you are willing to love me, then willing to give you a try.
That was the incomparable Lynn Maudlin, accompanied by her husband, Phil Ailing. Really well. To announce our results, the judges have deliberated. The truth is known. Perhaps the philosophical truth is known only in the abstract. The best recreation, an aspect of Q. Sanders, made by Kathy Sanders. The most beautiful Lady of Winter. Design born and made by Marianne Myers. Best presentation, Klingon battle armor and Federation.
Law. One.
Commander Kokura, Commander Bakturas, Lieutenant Kala, Lieutenant Takreg, Lieutenant Cool, Sergeant Gatong, Ensign Rowe, Commander Riker, Dr. Crusher, and Wesley Crusher. And the best of show, the tarot reading.
When it comes to death, I get no tongue.
I'll just back off before I get to the lovers. Now there's more archetypes than you'll see in one place at one time. One hopes. My life. Original design worn and made by Diane Ballman, Mark Ballman, Heather Barksdale, Pam Costello, Renee Coles, Beth Hawley, Rick Hawley, Bill Kaler, Debbie Keys, Jim Keys, Annette Key, Tom Key, Susan Ledoux, Nathalia Quirk, John Roof, and Pearl Stickler. Can't tell the stories. The drop-off at the back of the stage was made possible by the hotel. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, the videotape of the Masquerade will be shown in the executive room. And I'd like to thank our backstage people, thank our technicians, thank our contestants all. And I'd like to thank Robin Doig-Coles, our Masquerade coordinator. Let there be partying.